is James Mathers at NAB 2018 for the Digital Cinema Society and New Bay Media. I'm here at the Fluotec booth, and Maria Noriega is going to tell us about their newest products.
Very pleased to see you, James. We had a fantastic time in Burbank, and I am very pleased to see you in Las Vegas. Very pleased to be with your audience. And we are looking now at one of the most interesting developments that Fluotec has done this year. As you remember, the Bekaa Looks 300 was the winner of the Best of Show award by New Bay Media last year. So this year we have three different improvements that we have made for our Fresnels. The very first one, this is the Bekaa Looks normal, and it has the equivalent of 1K Fresnel with 185 watts of power draw. This year, you can have the Bekaa Looks 200 high performance that outputs 80% more light, and it actually draws less power. This is a 110 fixture that delivers almost 2.2K equivalent Fresnel. And the interesting part of the high performance is that we made some research and engineering, and we saw that working on the lenses would be, we could get much interesting performance improvements. So this is a plastic Fresnel lens, and the ultra high performance is a shot glass kind of normal Hollywood Fresnel that delivers 120 more output than the previous one. So we have decided that not only working on the LED part, our LEDs are like the diamonds of LEDs. They are sourced in Japan, they are sourced in Korea. They are the very best LEDs that are in the market. But we also have made a lot of improvements on the design, for example, of the barn door snoots. You don't have, as you may see in other fixtures, there is no light contamination. The barn doors are 8-leaf barn doors. And I would say that now the Fresnel line of Fluotec is one of the most interesting in the whole show.
And you're very particular about your color. I know you pay a lot of attention to that.
Very much, and Tim, here is Tim in the Indie Cinema Academy, and he's doing research on the CRI of our lights. So the Mr. James Matter, part of the Digital Cinema Society, will be very pleased to see all your results about the quality of light of every single Fresnel.
You're also a fan of Fluotec?
Yes, a lot of very good lights, and Fresnels are very tricky with LEDs, and so he's really kind of mastered it.
James, as I was telling you, you remember the Bekaa Looks 300 was the best of show last year, and it has been used in the NAB Show Live studio that was set up by NAB. It really looks beautiful. It's a tunable Fresnel. And with this year, we made something very interesting. The ultra high performance of our LEDs is enough to deliver an output equivalent to a 2.5K or a 2K. And as you see, this is the same LED with a very high quality of CRI in a bigger kind of configuration for the diameter of the lens. So we actually deliver more output with the same 185 watt that we has previously had.
But you can get a better cut with the bigger lens.
Exactly, a much better cut.
So how about panels? Do you have panels?
Oh yes, we are going to show you the new line of Sinha Light long throws that is very interesting. We are in a very interesting company of a lot of competition. You have to deliver results, not only marketing talk, but results. And what we are trying to convey to our audiences is that we are decided to be part of the industry in the United States as a very formal company that says the truth and delivers pure white light. That is the light that you will need for talent. There are other options to get color. We are not there. We are going to be the experts on pure white light.
And you're great with the Fresnels, but how about panels? Do you have panels?
Oh yes, our panels are fantastic, James. Let me show you the Sinha Light line. The Sinha Light line of Fluotec is our premium kind of family of lights. We have now two versions for the Sinha Light. The very first version is the Sinha Light long throw that doesn't have any kind of diffusion and is designed for high-rise studios. And the other one that was previously launched was the Sinha Light production that has the nebula diffusion chamber technology. The interesting part about the Sinha Light line is that it is a whole concept that has been designed as a fixture that is self-contained. There are no fans, there are no exterior kind of ballast or DMX attachments, and so that is a difference against our competitors. The Sinha Light has very high quality in the manufacturing, and it can be used, for example, like here, without a battery plate. It can be controlled by DMX if you use it on a studio, but we also have the versions for B-mount and AB mount batteries. The Sinha Light line comes in three sizes, 4x1, 2x1, and 1x1. I'm talking about fits. 120 centimeters, 60 centimeters, and 30 centimeters. And they are also can be had in kits of 1, 2, and 3 lights.
I'm just going to dim it down a little bit so we can see the front of it.
Yes, sir.
Without blowing the camera out too much.
Well, what is the principal characteristic of the Sinha Light line for Fluotec? We are doing a technological decision of not having red, green, blue LEDs. We decided that having red, green, blue makes an enormous waste of power management. You are actually outputting the third of the light that you need. So when we decided not going the way of color, is because we think that our niche for our product is for the pure white light that you will be using for talent. And why this is an interesting technical proposition, because most of the competitors, although they have very, very nice products and very good products, they are going the route of having a lot of LEDs in different colors, red, green, blue, and even red, green, blue, and white. So in the end, you are having the white light that is costing you thousands and thousands of dollars for nothing. If you want to do color, buy a pair. As I told you, it's more comfortable to do work. If you want to do pure white light, I think the technical proposition of Fluotec is the right proposition. I want to tell you about the Chimera light modifiers that have been designed for the Sinha Light line. We have soft boxes without any kind of wires or rings that you might need. And we have the lanterns that they have designed for the Sinha Light line.
Specifically for your lights.
Yes, very specifically made for Fluotec Sinha Light line.
Very good. Thank you so much, Jose.
Thank you, James. My pleasure.